Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of 33 Questions with Jamaica Observer. And today we have another special guest. We're going to just allow him to introduce himself to us.
Well, I'm Wesrok, the best rock. I'm Jamaican country reggae singer.
Well, I was born as a brilliant child. I never knew what the future holds for me. I can't count all the tears that fall, all the struggles though I worked so hard. I never knew where the day would come when I rise from the gutter and the slum. Now I'm seeing the rising sun.
And where can we find you on social media?
You can find me on Wesrok Music, that's Wesrok Music, on IG, Facebook, YouTube, and on Twitter, it's Wesrok876.
All right, so you can find him on social media at Wesrok, that's Wesrok. All right, so the first question is, how did he come up with the name? Because I think I have an idea, and I feel like you have something to do with you singing Western, but I want you to just tell me what the real reason is.
You got it right, you know. In searching for a name, sometimes you have to think hard and long. But for me, it was just there already.
Waiting.
I'm originally the person who likes country and Western singer, and I was in the studio one day and somebody just came up with a name and said, wow, that name would fit you, and I researched the name and realized that was destiny for me.
Yeah,
Wesrok, the best rock.
With a nice good tagline. All right, so who were some of the music inspirations you had growing up?
Certainly, it would be Kenny Rogers, Marty Robbie, and Charlie Pride. Those are early country singers, and certainly they have inspired my life.
At what age did you start singing? I don't mean professionally, but what age did I say? Or maybe your parents would have told you that at 3 or so you were singing everything.
Yes, as far back as I can think, I enjoy singing. Certainly my mother would have inspired me a whole lot because she's a Christian lady and she always singing when she's cooking,
she sings as well?
Washing and so on, She sings to comfort herself and I was inspired by that too. Grew up in the church and that's how it came about. But I started singing early, could be somewhere like 6-year-old.
What is the name of the first song you wrote? Not first professional song now, I know growing up, you probably write a song, you put some lyrics to some music and come up with a little song that wasn't probably the best, just a little rhyming and stuff. But what's the name of the first song you wrote?
The first song I wrote was Does Everybody Love My Jesus? I grew up in the church and I realized that, I was inspired strongly by God and so on. So I always try to write a Christian song every then, I try singing it and that was my first song. Does everybody love my Jesus?
Do you remember how the song goes? You can give us a piece of the song.
Does everybody love my Jesus? I just want to know. Everybody love my Jesus. I may soon go home. Well, I was born in sin in a sinful world, and I'm not the only one. Well, I love my Jesus, and he loves me too. I'm proud of who I am. I went through a lot of hard times, but my Savior held my hand. If I ever see the pearly gates, I walk through the promised land. Wesrok, the best rock.
All right. Also, how old were you when you wrote that song?
It could be about 11, 12, thereabout.
Did you always want to become a singer? Or was there something?
It's always been my passion, I grew up from a humble beginning and music was my only source of comfort, Yeah.
So I would say that music inspires you then?
It inspires me a whole lot.
But what inspires your music?
My humble upbringing, my environment, the way life is, the difference between the rich and the poor, and the have and the have-nots. These are environmental issues. These are real issues that inspire the way I think, the way I believe, the way I sing.
And what I want to ask is which parish you're from? Where are you from?
I'm from that humble parish, St. Catherine.
And I'd assume that's your favorite parish?
No? Certainly not my favorite parish, but I'm attached to that parish. So I honor the parish itself.
And you still live in St. Catherine?
No, I'm living in Kingston and St. Andrew.
All right.
St. Andrew.
How important is family to you?
Family is key. You know, I grew up recognizing the situation with family in Jamaica, and typical for most, you know, situation in the world, single parent. And I never grew up with a father, but I realized that I had to push and really make it. And I learned a lot from my mother, who fathered me. So having both parents in our home is very important. So family is very, very important to me.
Understood. And Father's Day is coming up. Are you a father looking forward to Father's Day?
Yes, I am certainly looking for Father's Day. I always look about Father's Day, although many people in the society don't recognize fathers. But, you know, there are so many good fathers around.
Do you think that a reason why a lot of people may not recognize fathers is because of the stereotype that we probably have to Jamaican fathers or Caribbean fathers for not being present? Do you think that has anything to do with?
You're correct. Certainly, I think the way we have socialized our boys and girls has a lot to do with how we view fathers. But as I said, you know, that is changing a little bit. Hoping that the day will come when more fathers will take up their responsibilities and understand their role and step up to the plate.
All right. So, Noah, I heard from a little birdie that you are part of the police force for a while, and you're on your way up, but you left to sing. Tell us why you left.
Okay. Well, it is true to some extent. To the extent where, yes, I was a member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. I left almost 10 years ago. It wasn't that I left to do music. I really, at the time when I was enlisted in the force, I pursued business. My educational career was of paramount importance to me, and I realized that I've served the constabulary force well. I was going up in the ranks and certainly just couldn't wait until I reached the commissioner's rank. But business was so important to me, and I realized I want to reach my full potential in society, so I left to do business. And then
after business came music.
After business came music, although music was there hidden somewhere in me.
Yeah, because you've always wanted to sing.
It was my first passion.
Other than music, what else inspires you daily? So I know family is probably one of them, because you have mentioned how important family is.
Well, the deeds that people perform, you know, just by helping someone, that inspires me. People who strive for excellence in whatever they do, and just being true and honest. These demonstrations they are not very many, but they are few. But when they come my way, and to my knowledge, they do inspire me.
What is your favorite song right now? Like, not your song, but just your favorite song. Or give me two. I'm making it easier for you. Two of your favorite songs. They don't have to be current, but like of all time.
One of my favorite songs is done by Kenny Rogers. She Believes in Me.
Yeah, what's the other one?
That's a very well done song. And
sing a piece of it first.
I can't remember when you weren't there, when I didn't care for anyone but you. Wesrok, the best rock.
All right, and another favorite song that you might have?
Well, actually, by coincidence, I sing one of the two favorite songs that I have. One is She Believes in Me, and the other is Through the Years. Actually, the song that I was singing a while ago is Through the Years.
Oh, okay.
So it's She Believes in Me is a very good song. She believes in me. I never know just what she sees in me. I told her someday if she was my girl, I could change the world with my little song. But I was wrong. Wesrok, the best rock.
That's a good tagline.
Yeah.
I wonder if I can say Shamrock, the best rock. No, no. Oh, that sounds good. All right. The other question I have to ask, is what is the favorite song that you have written? Your song.
I am connected to all the songs that I've done, really and truly. It would have been a very difficult one to say which one I love best. But certainly, if you challenge me, I think one of my favorite is Poor Country Boy, because that's really the anthem of my life.
Poor Country Boy.
Poor Country Boy.
All right, so now we're going into the hot seat with the Observer, and we're just going to ask some questions, and we're going to ask you to answer these questions as quickly as possible. Say some this or that, what you prefer, and just some fun questions. All right, so what's your favorite thing to cook?
Curry chicken.
Favorite thing to eat?
Curry chicken.
Favorite spice?
Curry.
All right, river, pool, or beach?
Yes, I like the Bybrook River. I grew up in that district.
All right. What's the emoji that you use the most when you're texting? Or you don't use emojis?
Certainly, I just fire.
Oh, no. Fire. All right, so what is your favorite? Who is your favorite artist?
Kenny Rogers.
All right. Most used emoji, you said fire. All right, what is a movie that made you cry?
Was done by Sheena Easton some years ago. I don't remember the name of it. But Lean on Me has always been a movie that inspires me.
All right, so what is a food you hate?
Food, crab.
Ocean or mountain?
Mountain.
Your favorite thing to do, favorite activity?
I like to sit down, relax, and think.
Favorite comedy?
Shibata comes to town.
What's your favorite instrument?
Guitar.
Can you play? So you can play the
I
guitar?
help myself with it.
All right, nice. All right, so that brings us to the. Wait, I have another question. Romantic or not?
Romantic.
What is your ideal date?
Just being out at a park
Simple.
and making it simple.
Nice. All right, so that brings us to the end of our 33 questions with Jamaica Observer. Our special guest today was Wesrok.
The best rock.
The best rock. Shamrock, the best rock. No, all right. So I want to thank you for coming. It was a very interesting interview. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. But before you go, we want you to sing your favorite song that you've written for us. So live, this is a live performance that your fans and our followers are getting.
Okay. Well, I was born as a brilliant child. I never knew what the future holds for me. I can't count all the tears that fall, all the struggles though I worked so hard. I never knew that the day would come when I rise from the ghetto and the slum. Now I'm seeing the rising sun, and the glitters and the riches can't done, 'cause I'm a winner. I was born as a star. I don't need no one to tell me who I am. Many try to tear me down. They wanna see me on the ground. And each time they set their trap, they just push me further to the top, 'cause I'm a winner. I was born as a star. I don't need no one tell me who I am. Wesrok is a winner. Blessed. The Observer is a winner.